Have you ever heard of the term golden zones? Well, in trading, golden zones are a lot better than support and resistance, and I'm going to show you exactly what they are, how to mark them up, and why they're so crucial. But before we go into that, I want to let you guys know I created a brand new free training. All you guys have to do is click that link in my description to check it out and let me know what you guys think. But without further ado, let's get into my computer. I'll see you guys right now. Alright guys, before we start this video, if you want to get involved in the free training, this is what the website will look like. Once you land on it, make sure you watch this video first to see if you're eligible and if this is something that you want to do. And then if you feel like it is for you, you can fill out your information right here. After you do that, then you'll be able to watch the training. So let's go over these golden zones, guys. A lot of people have the whole support and resistance misconstrued. I think golden zones are a lot more accurate, and I'm going to show you guys exactly right now how I set them up and why they're so important. But really what I use golden zones for is to find my next target profits and really big points in the market where the market is going to reverse next. So where we're going to see price go to next. So when we're marking up these golden zones, I'm going to do it on the hour 1 chart, not on the hour 4, not on the daily, the hour 1 chart. Okay, and what I'm looking for is I'm looking to see where the market is reversing. I want to see it hit that zone and then a major reversal. So right off the bat, I'm going to start from right to left, and we're going to find just the major points within this range right here. So as I'm zooming in, I'm going to start right here. We have a reversal recently. Not too big of a reversal happened, but I'm going to mark it up. Now when I find that zone and I mark it up, I'm going to lock it. Now locking it, what that does is when you move the mouse over it and you click it, it doesn't move the actual horizontal line, it just moves the chart. Okay, so there's a good point. And take notice, guys, that I trade on the minute 5 and the minute 15, so this is on the hour 1 time frame. So the price levels are going to be a lot more spread out versus if we go to the 5 minute or the 15 minute. So they can be pretty close to each other, but we don't want them too far apart. So right here's a good one. This was actually the New York Open too. We can see on the NASDAQ right here. This was the open of the New York session, hit it, rejected it, perfect. Look at those pins, how they completely closed above, right above it, and then shot up. So those are 2 good ones right there. We're gonna get this zone right here as well. Lock that. Let's see if I can get a zone right in here. This looks like a good one right here. Oops, I did that instead of locking it. Lock that. Okay. We're gonna get this one right here. Lock it. And then we're gonna go up here. We're gonna get this zone right here. We're gonna lock it. Okay. Honestly, I think that looks pretty good. Let's not a little, and we'll get what's the Gucci. I'm not gonna get anything down here because price really isn't at that zone. So maybe in the future, if it starts to break through these zones right here, then we can justify putting a point down there. So at this point in time, we do have our zones marked up. And now let's break it down to the 5 minute just so I can show you guys what I'm ultimately looking at. So you guys all at this point should have your session breakers marked up. I'm gonna actually put another one at that minute 5 because this was the New York Open, and we can see that the market came down, hit that, and there's a big reversal. Price completely jumped off that. So this green box that I have around the candles, this is my session breaker. It's showing me that this is the New York session. So if you guys want that as well, go to your indicators on TradingView and type in session and click this one right here. Now when you click it, you're going to be able to see, if you go to the settings right here, it will say London, New York, Asia session. So it's really up to you. It's personal preference. What session do you trade? If you have the London, then just have the London, not the New York. If you just trade the New York like I do, then don't have the London or the Asia session marked up. So it's really up to you, personal preference, but it's nice to have that because as I'm scrolling, maybe I'm back testing, I'm like, all right, I want to see exactly where the New York session is. Like, here's a New York open right here. Okay, so now that we have our zones marked up, we could have been looking at the market right here, and let's just replay real quick. Okay. So here is the open of the market. So this is 620. Okay, this is 620. So this candle is going to close at 625, 625, 630. So right here, this candle is 625. This is 630. The market opened up, retested all our moving averages and our EMAs right there, rejected it. Okay, now I've told you guys a lot of times at the open of the market, there's usually going to be a false breakout. Now that's what is happening in the market right now, because as a second ago, we saw that the market went down and then it shot up. So we're going to look for like an entry. So now we hit this zone. This is a really big zone that we marked up. We're going to kind of look for a reversal candle. So that could be our reversal candle right there. What I would do is set up a long position, and I would have my stops below the LOD, the low of the day right there. So I'm gonna have it like right here at 300 pips, and I'm gonna target this zone next. So that's where I want my take profit to be at. Okay, so we can see literally within one candle, look at that rejection. So once you guys have your zones marked up, it's going to be so clean and clear for you guys to identify, okay, well, here's the market open. It's most likely going to go down, do a false breakout. This is where we're going to get our entry right at that doji. We'll have our stops at the low of the day, and let's ride it up. And if you guys want to get where marks at the low of the day and the high of the day, it is going to be on your settings, and you're going to go to appearance. And I think it's right here, symbol. Okay, right here. So you're gonna go to chart settings, symbol, and then click high and low price line. Okay, so we can see that this is the low of the day, or the LOS, the low of the session, and then that's where price went, rejected it, and then shot up. And literally within 2 candles, look at that. Well, not 2 candles. Boom, 3 candles and wouldn't hit our TP. So that is how I use the golden zones. They're super crucial. And even right here, if you miss a setup, what I would look for is a retrace. So hopefully price won't go all the way up to here. We can see a retrace right in here. Okay, there we go. So what it did right here is it formed that higher high. Here's our higher low. We're gonna look for some type of reversal candle, bullish engulfing, to ride it to the next high. Okay, there we go. That's a perfect engulfing candle right there. So what you could do is you could put your stops below this wick. I'll put it a little bit lower, like 300 pips, or you could put out the low of the day. But if you put out the low of the day, you're gonna have a pretty big stop loss, 500 pips. So I'd have it like right here, and then my TP is gonna be this zone right up here. There we go. See that rejection, so perfect. It didn't even test that stop loss. It said I'm good. Okay, here we go. It's gonna push up the next couple of candles. There it goes. TP's gonna be hit. There we go. So in a matter of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes, you would have caught 879 pips. That's what I'm telling you. The golden zones are so key, because how are you going to identify with yourself, okay, let's aim right here for this take profit, or let's go right here. When you guys, before you guys go into a trade, like, you guys want to already know where your target zone is going to be. And if you're not, you're just guesstimating. Like, we're not in the guessing business, guys. If you want to go guess and gamble your money, go to a casino. Like, go to a casino. Have fun doing that, because you guys want to be in the business of understanding how to trade. You want to be a profitable trader. And I have right here on my trading setup, I wish I could show you guys, but it says rules to profit. If you guys want to write this down, it says rules to profit: stop trading every day. 2, show up every day. No setup, no trade. 3, learn to be highly selective. So you guys need to have your trade setup in your mind where you're like, all right, this is my perfect setup. This is what I'm gonna look for. Like right here, I told you guys, once that second entry came, I saw my higher high form and my higher low. And once I saw that bullish candle come, I was like, all right, that's the candle right there. So is this candle right here? That was this bullish candle right here. That was my perfect setup right there. And the stop wasn't too big. It was like 280 pips, but my reward was 800 pips since I was targeting the previous golden zone right there. Okay, hope that made sense to you guys, but this is how you do your golden zone. We could probably even see it hit up here. Let's see if it does throughout the day. Yeah, looks like it is gonna hit it. Barely missed it. There it goes. Boom. So once you guys mark up these golden zones, like before you start trading next, go on your currency pair that you trade. I hope you guys have 1 or 2 currency pairs max. Go on the hour chart, do exactly what I told you guys. Find the market where it's hitting the zone and then reversing or rejecting it. Hits the zone, reverses, rejects it. Hits the zone, reverses, rejects it. Super simple to do this. Make sure you lock it so you have it and it doesn't disappear from your chart. But guys, this is how you mark up your golden zones. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next video. Peace out.